right, guys, what is up, and welcome to the Good Point Bro podcast. My name is Caden. As you guys know, this is my little bro Cam.
Yo, don't sleep.
He got lost in the sauce.
I was looking around like this.
He got lost in the Uzi sauce. Or wait, the Yachty sauce, I guess. I don't think they can even hear the music.
The 2016 sauce. Say that.
2016, the greatest year of all time?
Yeah.
Of all time.
Bro, it's so sad.
I want to hear no old heads in the comments.
It's so sad when you look at videos of, like, old compilations of the Cubs and the Cavs both winning the championships. And, like, just people freaking out. Bro, those were the, like, 2-3-1 comebacks in the same year. That's just crazy. And two teams that haven't won nothing in forever.
Super crazy. Yeah. It was super fun to watch.
It's, like,
most entertaining Kobe's last year.
Yeah.
We don't have to go back into all that, but
it's just.
Actually, we can if you want. That was an old video.
Yeah, I mean, I was 12 too, which is like one of the best ages, I swear.
Let's just do it like this. I'll just say it, and then we can go back and forth on stuff that happened.
All right.
So we'll go like this. We'll go. 2016 is the greatest year in sports history. Okay? Because you have Kobe's last game.
3-1 comeback Cavs.
3-1 comeback Cubs. 28-3.
You got Conor McGregor in his prime. Beating Nate Diaz and Eddie Alvarez. Might be the best title performance ever.
Oh, wait, I
got
think
that going.
Which one happened? Was it 28-3 in 2016, or was it it was Nick Foles one?
It was that year, but it was the beginning of 2017. But it was that football season. It just was February of 2017 was the comeback. It was Nick Foles who won the Super Bowl. So what happened?
So Nick Foles?
Yeah, the Eagles won the Super Bowl in 2016.
What else happened?
There's more stuff. I know there's more stuff. The music was way better.
The 10 most unforgettable. Wait, 2016 was Peyton Manning.
Wait.
Villanova hit that shot on UNC.
Yeah.
Bro. Kobe Bryant's last game. LeBron cat. Okay, we'll just do it again. We'll just say everything. Listen. 2016, you have Peyton Manning win Super Bowl 50, his last game. You have Villanova clutch 3 over UNC in March Madness. You have Kobe Bryant's last game.
60.
You have LeBron James 3-1 comeback, which you said. I don't even know what that is. D. Gordon's home run after Jose Fernandez died.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy.
Colin Kaepernick taking a knee.
Yeah.
And the Cubs winning the World Series.
And Conor in his prime.
And Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
The notorious.
And probably the most hype UFC card ever besides Khabib and McGregor was UFC 205. 3 title fights in the same night. And that was the first time they ever fought in Madison Square Garden. So that was a crazy year for sports.
Sure. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into it, guys. We're going to start out in the NFL, a lot going on over there, and then we'll finish up in the NBA. I meant to do a overrated, underrated for you. I don't have too much in the NBA because I couldn't really think of anything. So I don't know if you're really into it. I think somebody's on a win streak. I think it's the Grizzlies on 7 games.
Maybe.
I think the Grizzlies have won 7 straight, and John Morant had a triple-double last
night. The Warriors are in trouble, bro. We can talk about that later.
I want to start out the NFL talking about a little bit about Micah Parsons and his remarks towards the Eagles.
I love it, dude.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
it's great.
And I want that rivalry.
That's
what
it should be.
In the NFC Championship.
It's the best player on the Cowboys talking gas to an MVP candidate. I don't know,
but I also agree with him, bro. I think Jalen Hurts is got a lot better, but he's more product of circumstance, and that's really just the NFL, dude. It's more about your circumstance and who you actually are. Like, think about, do you think Pat Mahomes we would know who Pat Mahomes is right now if he didn't get drafted by the Chiefs and had Andy Reid?
Okay, that's what I was going to reply to you.
I know.
So, but you could say the same for Micah Parsons.
Huh?
Micah Parsons is a product of a great environment in Dallas. That's
for
every player.
Is different, dude.
It's definitely not as magnified as it is with Jalen, because Jalen is more a part of a system, and Micah Parsons is more about his. It feels like it's more of a one-person performance on especially for a defensive lineman.
Bro, think about J.J. Watt all those years.
But overall,
on the Texans when they weren't good, he was still Defensive Player of the Year.
J.J. Watt, I think Micah Parsons benefits from the best pass rush in football.
I'm saying that J.J. Watt.
It's not just Micah Parsons is what I'm saying.
I know. He's a
contributor.
You have it wrong. Micah Parsons benefits other guys because of how good he is. So the other guys benefit. It's the same thing when you got someone like Aaron Donald. Why did Von Miller thrive on the Rams? Because Aaron Donald was getting double and triple teamed, which led to more one-on-ones for Von Miller.
He was the leader in sacks on the Bills this year before he got hurt.
I'm just saying the Rams revived his career almost. He was not.
Von Miller was a dog way before that.
No, I know. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm saying he was on. He was.
I'm saying
being productive.
For instance, Dak Prescott is on the best offensive football. He's on an elite offense. Dak Prescott is not elite.
Right, he's not. Pat Mahomes is elite. Jalen Hurts, I don't know if he's elite yet though.
But anyway, so Micah Parsons tweeted this out to Jalen. The media's all over it. But yeah, I think it's great. I mean, he's the best player on the Cowboys, talking gas to an MVP candidate in Jalen Hurts. I think it's good. It's good to fuel the rivalry. I don't think it's gonna get in anybody's head for real. The only thing I think it might do is the hype for this game is increasing.
Yeah.
Like, we're skipping a week. The media is straight skipping this week. Nobody's talking about the Bears matchup.
Well, they're talking about if the Jaguars could beat the Cowboys.
And I think there's a very likely chance they can.
What I really hope is that the Cowboys come out and smack them so that even the hype is even more real for this game. Because if the Cowboys lose to the Jaguars, are going to be like, this team's kind of a fake team.
Well, I mean, they have
like if they win this game and they're both coming in with all this momentum, I hope.
Yeah,
this is game of the year, I think, so far. These two teams about to play. I think this is the most hype game of the year.
Yeah, I think it is, and it's crazy that it's happened. And then this week we got the Dolphins Bills matchup.
I'm curious to see that. Can Tua bounce back?
I think Tua will bounce back. So I think the thing about it is. One, Mike McDaniels is hilarious. I love that guy. Mike McDaniels is the GOAT. He's like the new standard
super
for
dry.
coaches. He's cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, he was wearing a shirt. Did you see the shirt he's wearing?
No.
It said, "I wish it were colder."
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he's just cool. I like him.
Yeah.
But anyway, everyone is talking specifically about that the game's gonna be cold and the Dolphins cannot handle the cold weather. The Bills can't handle the cold weather. First of all, yeah, they're there, but they do not have a running game at all. They rely solely on him to pass.
And run.
And if he can't but if he can't pass, like if he can't throw it 20 yards down the field, it's going to be a long game. It's going to be low scoring. That's another thing about the 7-point spread. That's another thing about the 7 point. To beat a team by 7 when neither team's going to score 20 is so. If Adam was here, I would say my betting lines, but I think that the Dolphins cover. I think the Dolphins win. First of all, I have the Dolphins winning.
No.
I have them winning by 4. I have the final score. Let's just say 23-19.
Okay, can I just say my gut feeling?
But hold on, and then I would also take the under in points because the spread for that is 44.5.
You mean what?
And I don't think that
44.5. That's I don't know.
It's low already, but
that's pretty low.
But I don't know.
I'm gonna go with this, bro.
Which I want to say, 23-19.
That would be at the spread.
42.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. 42. I was thinking it was 44 for a second. My gut feeling, this is what I really think,
right?
And what I'm going to go with is that I think the Bills are going to take it to them.
Yeah, I heard that for the first day as well. I've heard every analyst say it. I don't care.
Oh, you've heard every analyst say it? I haven't listened to people talk about it.
Yeah, so
I've listened to people say, can Tua play good?
People are betting on the over.
Yes.
7.
That's what I think is going to happen.
I don't, man.
I'll tell you this.
Last week they played the New York
division. The Bills really want to be the number 1 seed. They're not going to screw up this game.
Last week the Bills played the Jets at the Jets in cold weather, and they looked bad. It looked like a slow offense. If they had played anybody better than the Jets, they probably would have won.
The Jets defense is fine. What do you mean? Their
offense
than the Dolphins. I know, but I'm saying their defense is really good.
No, that's fine. That's not my point in saying that. If they had played a real elite offense, I think they would have lost that game.
Well,
it was a slow start.
But they would have played differently if they were playing a different team. You can't just be like, nah, if you plug this team in there or this team. No, the game's completely different game. No, you can't.
You can say if they play a more elite team, they'll have a harder time. Yeah,
okay, sure, you could say that.
That's what I'm saying.
But the games are just different. That's just a hypothetical.
They're not good in cold weather as of right now. You have to run the ball in cold weather. They do not have a run game at all. Even the rush yards he does get. If you're gonna say one between the tackles wins in cold weather between the tackles, and I'm not saying the Dolphins are good at it, but the Bills are so incredibly bad that they might just beat them
Okay, but are the Dolphins
And the-
going to do what they always do and bail on the run super quick? Because that's what they did against the Chargers. They should have ran the ball the whole game. They didn't.
No,
do
I agree.
it.
So the problem with the Chargers is the Chargers give up 5.4 rush yards per carry.
Yeah, and they
It's
didn't
the
run.
most in 40 years, and they didn't run. It's a bad game plan. But why would they make that mistake twice? If,
'Cause they do.
if me and you know that that's a mistake, you don't think they know?
I don't know. I have no clue.
I've heard that 3-4 times, and then us say it. There's no shot that they don't know that that was a mistake.
You're being a little too confident on the Dolphins right now, bro.
No,
I'm just saying.
I'm not.
You are. You
My
are.
Dolphins are going into Buffalo.
This is
They're not
emotional.
only going to
Think
stop.
with your head.
I am. The Bills aren't good in the cold weather. They aren't good in the cold weather. But they won't be good.
Ow!
Just the Dolphins are going to go into Buffalo. They're going to run between the tackles. Mostard's going to have this game of the year, and they're going to win.
I love how but this is funny. I love how you say, "Well, the Bills are good in the cold." No, listen. You say
The Dolphins.
No, stop. You say how the Bills are not good in cold weather, but I just saw a stat today that said Tua is 0-3 in games under 30
a
degrees,
3-game sample size.
and
Wow.
it's like 2 touchdowns and 5 picks, or 2
It's
touchdowns
under
and 4
50.
picks.
It's under 50. I saw the stat already.
What do you mean it's under 50?
Under 50 degrees. is
Under
the stat.
50? Jeez.
And then if you
I can
hey,
play
guess
in
what?
40.
Guess what? He's undefeated in college. He's undefeated in college
Yeah, he
at
said
that
it's cold in
temperature.
Alabama.
Okay.
His record in college is like 1,000,001.
Thank God.
I don't want
Amen.
to hear
Praise
that.
the Lord.
No, dude. Get out of here.
Praise the Lord.
He had 2 losses his whole career at Alabama as a
Yeah.
starter.
He's not
So-
used to losing. He's not losing this week either.
Okay. He is used. I mean, he's not. He's had when he's a starter, they've had a good record.
They're
But
insane.
They're in a bad stretch, and they're going to lose to the Bills at the Bills. They will, and the Bills are going to cover. Well, they're going to win by 10. They're going to win 30-20.
Coke bet.
Coke.
Case of Coke. Case of
Not
Coke
a
Zero.
case. I ain't got money like that.
It's $4. Like a 12-pack of.
I'll give you.
a 12-pack of Coke.
No, if I win, you got to give me a Welch's Sparkling. If you win,
All
I'll
right.
get you a Coke. But my thing is, the final is going to be 30-20, and I'm betting the over on 44. Yeah, turn this down.
I think I love you too. Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
It's too loud.
30-20. They're not
It's too
scoring 30.
loud. It's a little too loud.
It's not. The mics aren't picking it up.
Oh, well, it's too loud for me.
Oh, it's bothering you.
Yeah, that's good.
That's nothing.
No, just do like a little bit. All right.
I just hate I hate dead silence.
Yeah, I don't like it dead, but I don't want it to be like
I can't
where
even
I'm
sleep in
trying to
dead
think.
silence.
I just don't want it to where I'm trying to think and then I can hear. All right.
I got the Dolphins big.
The Dolphins big?
No, I got 23-19.
Oh. All right.
But if I call that score, you got to buy me 10 Cokes.
I'll buy you a million Cokes if you get the score. Put your money where your
See,
mouth
the
is.
funny thing is this is all recorded.
But
This is all recorded.
Put your money where your mouth is. I actually bet on it.
That's that my money is where my mouth is because the spread on that would be plus 10,000.
I know. I'm saying I actually bet that the Dolphins win if you really think they're going to win. I think
I
you
do.
really think they're going to win.
No, I do. I promise you I do.
All right.
But
not
what
gonna
are the Bills are going to design run with Josh Allen?
The Bills, Josh Allen's going to carry them to this victory.
No one can play in the cold. No one.
Josh Allen can. When they played
Okay,
against
but
Minnesota, that was
then
freaking
what
cold.
if they have the most drops they've ever had?
Game.
What if they have the most drops?
I'm trusting Diggs in the cold too. Diggs can play in the cold as well.
Let's
he
see
played in
Josh Allen.
Minnesota and he played in
I wanna
Buffalo.
see
He's
this.
used to it.
I want to see this right here. Who's used to
We
it?
probably need to move on quick because we're going shorter.
We're good. All right, here's his home road splits.
Okay.
He's better completion percentage away. Has 2,000 more yards
Okay,
away.
what's his numbers at home? That's all I want to know.
60%,
Okay, that's not that good.
8,000 yards, 62 touchdowns, 29 interceptions.
Okay, that's good.
His away stats are 65%, almost 10,000 yards, 67 touchdowns, and 28 interceptions.
So the splits on TDs and interceptions are like the same.
He has 5 more touchdowns on less attempts though. That's what you have to look at.
I'm just saying that's not a crazy different split. That's
He's
not a
slightly
crazy
better on the road.
difference.
He's slightly better.
on the road.
And how many of those games are not freezing?
On the road?
Yeah, so like
Oh, not a lot.
on at home. Let's say a third of those aren't even cold.
What are you talking about? No shot. From October on, Buffalo, it's cold. It's at least cold
Yeah, I'm not saying cold, but they're about to play in 25 degrees
in the snow.
or less.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
and
if
the
anyone's
chances
more
are so.
prepared for it, it's the Bills and the Dolphins, bro. I don't know. You can't the Bills have the advantage of it being cold. We just saw that we know the Bills are a better team, and they went to Miami and lost.
This freaking.
All right, what else have we got in the NFL? Dude, what are you reading?
His QBR is like 20 points down if it's under 40 degrees.
Everybody's is.
That's my point. That's all I'm trying to
But
say.
I'm saying the Bills still have the advantage with it
No,
being
because
cold.
Between the two, the Dolphins are going to have a better running game. That's all I'm trying to say. And then
Who
the
knows
pace
if
of
the
play is
Dolphins are
down.
going to have a good running game? We don't know that.
They ran
We
good
have no
against the
clue.
Chiefs or against the Chargers. They just quit.
I know. So I don't trust their run game either, dude.
Whatever. Who's going to win the NFC?
Eagles. I think the Cowboys are fakers. I don't trust
So the
them
Eagles are in the
playoffs.
Super Bowl for you.
I don't know.
That's the whole question.
Eagles. Eagles are in the Super Bowl. Oh, that's the easiest one.
I like it.
It's going to be will the Eagles see the 49ers before the NFC Championship?
It just depends. A lot of this depends on how the Cowboys.
The 49ers will beat the Cowboys if they play in the playoffs. It's either going to be the Eagles or 49ers, and I got the Eagles. Maybe the Bucks make it. No, I'm just kidding.
Can Tampa find a way to win their division? I mean,
Yeah,
they can
easily.
Yeah, but I
don't even want to see their sorry selves in the playoffs.
Their offense is bad. It's brutal.
Yeah, their receivers suck this year. They really do. Godwin has not had a good year. He's been dropping a ton of passes.
It really hurts what's happening to Tom Brady. It hurts, man.
I predicted this. I literally did. I said he's going to have the worst season of his career, and now he's going to get divorced mid-year. I literally predicted that perfectly. I don't know why that clip didn't get more love, dude, for real.
Because no one wanted it to be true.
It's my best prediction. It's one of the best predictions ever.
He's not even having a terrible year.
I said.
I mean,
I literally remember.
He's third in drops, though.
I'm just saying for his standard, but I'm saying I was talking to you and I sat right here and I said he's gonna have the worst year of his career. They're not gonna do well. Tampa's not gonna win a lot of games.
Right.
And I said he's gonna get. And I said I also have another prediction. He's gonna get divorced mid-year. All that's happened. That's insane.
Yeah.
Nobody thought Tampa was gonna be this bad at all.
No.
They were gonna
No one
easily
did.
run away with the division.
I mean, they kind of still are, and they're under 500, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But maybe the Panthers pull it
That's
out.
the new NFC least.
What is the San Francisco 49ers ceiling?
Super Bowl dub. 49ers are freaking raw. They have the best defense, and they have.
You like Brock Purdy to lead a team to the Super Bowl?
I think that he's better than Jimmy G. He's more athletic than Jimmy
Hold
G.
the brakes.
What? He's
So,
more
hold on,
athletic,
hold
he's more
on.
athletic than him.
This is what I don't understand about people sometimes. They say, don't judge this guy on 2 games. Then Brock Purdy plays 2 games, and then you judge him on 2 games. Even if it's a positive, you're still judging somebody on 2 games.
Okay, I am. I've liked what I've seen so far. If he keeps playing like that, they're going to be in the they might be in the Super Bowl, and they have a good chance of winning it. They have
I think he
Debo's
threw
going
for
to come back.
200 yards last night.
Debo's going to come back by the end of the year. They're stacked with playmakers. Christian McCaffrey might be the most dynamic player in the NFL, and they have the best defense. They're nasty. They're a better version of the Cowboys, I think. They're like a better version of them. I think the Cowboys are full of crap. I don't believe in them whatsoever. I don't. They play around with teams like the Texans. The Eagles, bro, they don't care who they're playing. They just bring it every week.
The Eagles?
They have a better mindset. They have better leaders.
I thought we were talking about the Niners.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying the Eagles too.
Oh.
I'm just saying comparing to them and the Niners too. The Niners don't play around, dude. They just get after it. I feel like the Cowboys, they just play up and down to whoever they play, and that's not going to work in the playoffs.
All right, so now we're gonna go start bench cut the Baker Mayfields. Okay, so we got Cleveland Baker, Carolina Baker, and then we got Los Angeles Baker. And those are the 3 start bench cuts.
I'm going to start Los Angeles Baker because he played better on that drive than he ever did anything on the Browns. Even the playoff game, I don't want to hear it.
He was the rookie touchdown record. He had the rookie touchdown record.
And I'm benching Browns. And he's got, who's in his corner, though? Sean McVay. he's going to utilize Baker better than anybody's ever utilized him. Because I'm projecting with this too. I'm projecting with it. I'm benching the Browns Baker, and I'm cutting the Panthers Baker, which was just awful.
I think he was second to last in the league in QBR on the Panthers.
Yeah, I'm projecting that he's going to have a good end of the year with Sean McVay.
Yeah, I'm still starting Cleveland. He led Cleveland to a playoff win.
He didn't lead him. The team did.
Okay. I just want the Cleveland Browns organization will never be good, has never been good. If Bill Belichick, the greatest coach of all time, is 10 games under 500 coaching your team,
but when
then
they were
you're
with Saban,
trash. You're trash.
When he was with Saban, they won a playoff game.
I don't know if they did.
Yeah, they did.
Well, regardless, 10 games under 500 with the greatest coach of all time. And for Baker to lead them to a playoff win is significant because he might be the last quarterback to do it for the next 2 decades.
I think Deshaun's
No. I think Deshaun, not only that, they're going to lose this week too. I think they play the Eagles.
No, they play the
Eagles play the Bears.
Yeah.
Who plays the Browns? The Ravens. And the Browns are favorites by 3.5. That's another line to look at. I like the Ravens in that.
Is that the Browns?
Is
that the Browns? Yeah. No, I got the Browns in that. Sean's gonna have his
Deshaun
first good game.
Sucks.
He hasn't played a year and a half.
I'm gonna start.
Back. You're saying don't judge people 2 games in. He's 2 games in.
I'm judging him based on not playing for 700 days.
Yeah.
That's a long time to not touch a football.
I know, exactly. So don't give him some time to get better.
Next year. He'll be good next year. When he actually gets reps with the team.
You just said that they might not win another playoff game in another 20 years.
Yeah.
The
Browns suck for all eternity. I've seen. Listen, they're just like the Cowboys. We get high on these teams, and then what do? Oh, yeah, the same thing they've always done forever.
That's what I'm saying with the Cowboys.
Like the Cowboys, they've done this year after year after year after year. They're going to go lose in the first round. Yeah. Year after year after year. I have to watch it every single year. I have to hear people every year. People in our comments.
I trust the 49ers way more than the Cowboys.
I post a 30-second video of me praising a Cowboys DB. Everyone in the comment, you're just a cowgirl, bro. You just love the Cowboys. That's why you're saying this. The next day, I post something saying Dak Prescott is not elite. He's good, not elite. And they're all like, "You're just a Cowboy hater. The Cowboys are in everybody's head."
Is he even good though?
He leads the best offense.
He's all right.
I mean, I'm just gonna say that,
but
he's better than Cooper Rush. Way better.
Yeah, he's
way. But anyway, regardless,
Cooper Rush, he's a freaking backup. We're not even comparing him to a starter in the NFL. He's a top 15 quarterback. That's what I'll give him.
Yeah, I think I put him at 10 to 12.
Yeah, something like that, 10 to 15.
But yeah, it's funny because then you just hate the Cowboys. It's staying in his head rent free. Like, okay, bro. Like, what do you like? I have a podcast about football, about sports. So yeah, I talk about the second best team in the NFC.
The third best.
The third best. I'm with you. They are the third best.
They're not better than the 49ers. No shot.
NBA?
Yeah, let's go. Wait, let me get into the NBA.
I just want to say one thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Just one thing. All right. So, I've been watching NBA games recently, and when I can, when the NFL isn't on, basically.
Yeah.
And
that's the season that we're in right now.
Yeah. So I've been watching some NBA games,
brother.
And I just want to say, I'm sorry to our boy Jack on TikTok. Jason Tatum is easily top 3 in the NBA this year. Easily.
Better than Luka.
No, I didn't say he's better than Luka.
Okay, Luka so what's your rankings? Top 3.
Let me think about it. But
better than KD?
Jason Tatum.
Better than Kevin Durant?
Jason Tatum is top 3 this year.
Better than Kevin Durant.
He's doing more.
No, he's not. KD's averaging 30 on 57% shooting.
No,
leading this Nets team. They're 4th in the East now, the Nets.
But they're what are they 2 games over 500 though?
No, they're 19 and 14.
Then I haven't seen the run they're on. Regardless, I think Jason Tatum's easily top. Like the way that he looked in that Celtics Lakers game,
inconsistent though.
No, the way he turned up in that game when he was needed, and then went off in overtime to keep him extend the lead. Which obviously that Lakers team was tired, but Jason Tatum and that clutch shot over LeBron with 16 seconds left to tie the game to go to overtime. He's got it, bro. He's got it.
No, he doesn't.
Jason Tatum has it.
Yes, he just saw in the finals last year. He doesn't have it yet. He doesn't.
He just got it this year.
Fool you.
He's matured this year.
Okay. I don't think he had. I think he has definitely gotten better, but I don't think he's top 3 yet, bro. There's 3 guys I'm still putting ahead of him. Steph just got hurt, but you're crazy to think he's top 3 actually, bro. I'm putting Steph over him. One, he just beat him in the finals. I'm putting Steph over him. He just got hurt though. I'm putting KD over him. I'm putting Luka over him, and I'm putting Giannis over him. He's not top 3 yet, bro. Don't let your eyes fool you.
He looks like it's. Then the NBA is getting scary. The NBA is getting scary.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent out there.
If that
man.
dude's not top 3,
He's not. He's not top 3 yet. I gotta see it in the playoffs. Before.
is he? He's not your MVP then.
Listen, people wouldn't crown LeBron the best player in the world before he had more playoff success. I mean, they did, but like they'd be like, well, can he get over the hump? I got to see him go over the hump first, like Giannis did when he won the championship.
Lakers Nuggets on ESPN tonight.
I got to respect the dudes that have won before I put Tatum over them yet, just because they had a hot start to a season in a regular season. I'm not doing that. I got to see him win.
All right, Lakers Nuggets tonight.
I really hope the Lakers win this. I think that if you look at their next 6 games, which I was seeing on Undisputed, they got a good chance to be 500 or a game above 500 before Christmas, which would be huge. If they get to 500 before Christmas or whatever, I think that they have a good chance to be like a top 6 seed.
They need that break.
They're good.
How many
Listen,
games off, or how many days off
they're
do they
a-
get in for Christmas? Like right after Christmas?
They play on Christmas, and then they probably
Don't
get
they have like 3 straight
they
days?
probably have
or
like
something?
they probably have like 3 days off after Christmas. But listen, the Lakers, they're gonna be a team that's gonna lose some games that they shouldn't lose, and they're gonna win some games they shouldn't win. They're older, so they're gonna get tired, like you were saying. But that's a team that you don't want to see in a 7-game series in the West, because the West is a wide open. It's wide open. There is not a dominant team in the West, and the Warriors are done for, bro. They're 17-19, the Warriors, I believe, and Steph's out for 3 weeks. Their season's over. And if you look at their records with and without Steph, it's ridiculous. Since like in the last 5 years, it's insane. Their records. It's like a stupid. Their win percentage without him is like 300, and their win percentage with him is like 700.
Yeah.
So
Big drop
their
off.
season's over. Absolutely done.
Klay Thompson's going to turn into Jesus.
He's gonna miss. Steph's gonna miss 3 weeks. That's what, 15 games, something like that.
Yeah, I guess it depends on this time of year.
Like
Because if we're
12
saying they're missing.
15 games. They're gonna go. They're gonna get 3 wins. So they're done.
That's how the Lakers started the season.
Yeah, but the Warriors are also 500 with Steph, or lower than 500. So without him, I bet they play
tonight.
They're gonna be the worst team in the league
I bet they play tonight.
Seriously.
NBA Fridays.
without him.
I hate how ESPN makes you click on the ad. It forces you. Dad's out there putting.
Yeah.
Let's see. My Bulls take the Knicks again. We lost the last one. We suck.
Yeah, the Bulls suck.
It sucks so
They
bad.
beat the Celtics earlier though.
because we're undefeated against the Celtics.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, so you know how you were saying like the NBA, like it's scary if Jason Tatum isn't a top 3 player.
Sixers Warriors tonight.
Huh?
Sixers Warriors. Sixers are
got the
10
Sixers.
points favorites.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm taking Sixers. I'm not taking the point. Oh,
The Nets are 1 point over the Raptors.
yeah, they're like the same team, and why do they play the Raptors every day? Every time I see the Nets playing, they're playing the Raptors. This has to be the 4th time they played them.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
And then the Blazers play the Mavericks. But
And they
there's
play all the time too.
there's back-to-back games on ESPN. The first one's the Warriors Sixers, and then that's followed up by the Lakers Nuggets. Which the
Okay.
Warriors Sixers would have been good to watch if Steph was still there,
Yeah.
which is why it's on ESPN. I'm assuming.
You know why? You know how you were saying that it's scary if Tatum's on the top 3 player? I will say this about the NBA. There are no super teams this year, not even close. I really think the Lakers can win it all this year if something crazy happens. Because there's no super teams. Think about every single year in the 2010s, there was always like a super team and then a team that maybe could beat that team. That's what the NBA was. There was none of that.
It was the Warriors.
When you
and
got the
Cavs 4
Celtics,
times.
when you got the Celtics, who's the best team in the NBA, which I still wouldn't pick them over the Bucks in a 7-game series yet, but they don't even have a top 3 player on their team, and they're the best team in the NBA. Every other team that we've seen usually has the first or second best player on their team, and they're just stacked. The NBA is not like that anymore. Anybody, I think, can win. There's like freaking.
We're back to the early 2000s.
6, 7 teams that can win now.
We're back to the early 2000s.
Not just 1 or 2 teams. Because we're used to the the Warriors and all those teams just like shaped our mind to think like that's reality. It's not. And it's the same.
It's because there's the dynasties in the NBA. They win a ton.
Yeah.
And they come frequently.
Because they're the best. It's because in basketball it's different than other sports. Football, it's one game. Crazy things can happen. Baseball, it's who's ever hot. Look at the Phillies, 88 wins, went to the World Series. Braves the year before. In basketball, it's the best team wins every time almost. Every single time. The best team wins because it's a 7-game series and there's only 5 players on the court. So the best players affect the game much more than any other sport. Good point, bro.
Good point, bro.
But it's like college football. It's the same thing that's going on with college football now. You idiots don't understand.
Well, it's not.
It's the 2018. So they ranked the last they ranked the best playoff teams ever. The teams that made the playoffs in college football since 2014. 2020 Bama was number 1, which I know all you LSU lovers are gonna hate. But I promise you, the 2020 teams Bama's better because when I had TikTok,
their
everybody
accolades are better.
I know. I'm just saying.
On the SEC.
On TikTok, everybody would say the 2019 LSU is better. No, they're not. They're not better. They're not. Yeah. But 2019 LSU was second, and 2018 Clemson was third. Those teams are freak teams. That's not reality. So when you say like this Georgia team's unbeatable, no, they're not unbeatable. They're not because you can't even name me 5 players that are going to be drafted off that team. Because it's not going to happen. Their starting quarterbacks not even getting drafted. Think about the quarterbacks on those 3 teams. Trevor Lawrence, who has 10 touchdowns and 0 picks in his last 5 games in NFL. Joe Burrow, one of the best quarterbacks in NFL. And Mac Jones is a starting quarterback in NFL who had the best weapons. I mean, you cannot compare those teams to like these new Georgia teams. The college football is different. It's going to be more parity.
Yeah, I agree. All right, bro. That's all for episode number 35 of the Good Point Bro podcast.
I took over.
My name is Caden. This is my little bro Cam.
Don't sleep.
Don't sleep. All right. Go Fins.
Go.
The Fins are taking over. Fins over Bills. You heard it here first. The Good Point Bro podcast. We're on top of these things. Call me Mr. Caden because I predict these things. All right, guys. It's been a pleasure. You guys stay safe. Peace.
Peace.